Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys my everyday makeup look. I skip the cream contour part on days that I'm in a rush, but this is what I normally do, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's jump right in. So we're starting off with my Neutrogene moisturizer here. Just gonna plug that all over the face to get nice and prepped for the everything that's gonna go on this face here. And then up next we're gonna take some chapstick. Make sure your lips are nice and moisturized too. This is just a standard cherry chopstick. So my eyebrows need some cleaning up, so I'm just brushing them out. And then I'm going to trim them here. You'll see with my scissors. I normally do this like once a week. I'll trim them with the scissors. And every day I'll kind of pluck them and clean them up before I put on my eyebrows. So you guys will see how I do this here. The front part of my eyebrow I always brush up and then trim it. And then that end I always brush down and trim that side. I just want to follow the natural way the hairs are growing. And as you can see, I decided to film in my room today. I have my vanity like in the background and wannabe beauty vlogger with that little candle in the background, you know, set in the mood for this little video here. So up next we're gonna go ahead and hide them pores using my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. And this foundation here I like using on an everyday basis just because it's a Lumi cushion foundation. It's very lightweight coverage and I really like that a lot, especially if I'm putting on makeup during the week. I like to have something a little more lighter besides like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, so I like to use this foundation. Plus it's really the only foundation that matches me well right now because I'm super light because of the winter time. So now we're going to jump into brows. As you guys can see, I did my foundation first. I normally don't do that, but I've liked to do that lately just because it gets the foundation around my brows. I've noticed that I have some spaces between the foundation and my eyebrows if I do my eyebrows first. So, you know, I got to learn some different things here, different techniques. So I'm just using my Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate for this. Here I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows. If you guys can guess what concealer I'm using for this, then comment it down below. I'll put you guys in for an extra entry if you get it correct for my giveaway, because you guys would know if you watch my makeup videos. You guys know what I always use for my under the eyebrow cleanup. So now I'm just setting that concealer with my Fit Me powder, the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And then I'm using my iconic London Cream Contour Kit to go ahead and brighten up under the eyes and contour the face. And please excuse the lighting in this. My face looks super light, and it's just because I was messing with the brightness when I was doing my makeup brushes video because it was so dark in the bathroom, and I forgot to adjust it back, so whoops. So we're just putting that light shade from the iconic London contour palette where I normally highlight the areas I want to highlight, and we're just blending that out. Then I'm gonna take that shade there to contour with, and yes. And like I said earlier in the video, if you guys are welcome to skip this step. I just do it if I have the time to, but if you're in a rush, you don't need to. To clean up the contour, I'm just taking Airspun in the shade Natural and just taking that right under the contour on both sides. As you can see, I put another concealer on top of that concealer I used from the contour palette, just because I didn't want it so bright under my eyes. So this one's just a tad bit darker. And over that cream contour, I'm using my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer to warm up the face a little bit. And to set the concealer under my eyes, I'm just using more of that Airspun powder. I'm not using as much as I normally would when I'm baking. So I'm just using just a little bit of powder here, and I'm gonna let it set just a tad bit and brush it right off right away. For everyday makeup, I definitely don't want to look cakey, so I just let it set for just a couple seconds and wiped it off right away. Then we're going to go ahead and take away that bake under the contour as well. And for blush, we're using Milani Romantic Rose. I am also going to apply some of the bronzer onto my nose area and my cheeks, kind of, because we are applying faux freckles. If you guys know me, I just love faux freckles. If you have natural freckles, then honestly, big ups to you. Like that, I feel like freckles are so beautiful. I wish I had them naturally. So I am applying some gloss, just my Mentha lip gloss there. And then we're using this Pixie Rose Water and Green Tea setting spray. It doesn't really have much of a smell to it, honestly. But it does spray a lot on your face, so don't spray like 20 sprays like I did. For highlight, I'm using the Anastasia That Glow Kit, and I'm just taking those two shades there and I'm applying it to the high points of my cheek, right above the eyebrow, down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, and on the mustache. No falsies going on for my everyday look. I normally just do mascara. I've been loving the Smashbox X rated mascara. It works, it does wonders on my lashes. I'm also not doing liquid liner. I normally don't do it on an everyday basis, so. And for my faux freckles, I use just my Anastasia Dip Brow. And I just lightly press it onto my face with this little brush here. I do take some of the product off on the lid before I do this here, so they're not so dark. Also, I have natural beauty marks on my face, so I darken those a little bit as well. That's why we all take so long to get ready, let's be real here. So I also take a little bit of the leftover Airspun on that brush and put it right over those faux freckles, so it makes it appear a little bit more natural. Then I'm taking this Anastasia, it's like a highlighting kind of like nude stick, I don't know what it's called, I'll have it linked down below. But I just use that to brighten my eyes up and put it in my waterline. And then I decided to add a little pop of highlight in my inner corners there using that glow kit. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below to let me know that it's real. And make sure you're subscribed. If not, better do so. We'll talk to you guys later.